Hey guys, welcome to Level 3 Readiness. This week I'm unlocking another fire skill, one that I've never tried before. Tried this week. I've had successes, I've had failures. I think I've learned enough to be able to demonstrate it for you and give you some tips on what I've learned on how to do solar ignition, a fire from the power of the sun. Stick with me and we'll get right to it. All right, so I was digging around through some stuff just the other day, and I came across this right here. You notice it fits really nice in my wallet with my Ranger band. So I'm gonna pull this out and show you what I believe to be, maybe it's a map reading, a magnifying glass. It's got these little, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's got these little increments over here on the side. It has two different types of magnifiers. But I'm gonna cover this one up, and I'm gonna use this one right here to generate the power of the sun and be able, you see how I'm getting that? Let's see, I'll get a little bit of sun right here. Yeah, so we're generating that right there, and if I left that there too long, that would start to burn. But I'm gonna build a little tinder bundle, and I'll tell you what I'm doing with that. I'm gonna collect some, I don't know if it really matters. I'm gonna do this with dry leaves today. I know they're probably better materials, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find some beech leaves. I'm gonna grind those up. I'll find another dry leaf and I'll wrap them up like a leaf cigar. And then I'm gonna light that thing with the solar sun, and then we're gonna put it right here in this bird's nest. We're gonna light the bird's nest, and then we're gonna drop the bird's nest into our little cabin style fire lay. All right, so let me go ahead and get my my makings together for what I'm going to light up, and I'll take you out there in the sun and we'll see what we can do. All right, this right here is a handful of dead, dry beech leaves. You see, I'm losing a lot of stuff to the wind right now, but I'm going to end up with this nice little bundle right here. I'll even take my, guess what I found? My Ozark Trail. I'll even take this out right here. I'll cut this up and try to get myself as nice a little pile of very fine, very easy to burn, smolder. All right, so I got this little pile right here. And, you know, you can tell, I mean, I'm not mincing it, right? It's not like I'm mincing it, but I'm gonna take this. I think this is an elm leaf. Again, just another dry leaf. Get as much of that as we can. We're then gonna drop it inside of the leaf here, like this. Then we're going to roll it up, and you know, you got to be very careful rolling dry leaves because they just like to crack on you, but you'll get something like this. And then what I'm going to do is just cut that off right there, and we're going to end up trying to solar ignite this right here and see if we can get us an ember that will in turn give us a campfire. All right, let me carry you out to the sun. All right, get down here where we can and start harnessing the heat of the sun. A tense little laser beam there. Now let me get my sunglasses on because that gets bright. All right, back now with my shades. Now we'll start cooking. And again, this is beech leaves that are dried up, ground up, or cut up, mashed up. And then I found an elm, again, that had pretty good integrity. So that's what's wrapping the outer side of it now. There we go. That laser beam, gotta love that. And again, I don't know if the wind helps or hurts me in the effort. So it might try to help accelerate the charring of the material. But I'm not sure if it cools it off so fast, it's harder to get an ember to burn and keep burning. So I think the idea here is to create a coal bed, and then down in the center where the wind can't get it, maybe that's where we get our little ember at. You know, to do stuff like this, you just have to love a challenge. Again, you gotta be patient. You gotta persevere. You gotta keep pushing till you break through and make success. I'm tempted right now to just kind of release the heat or the sun and see if we get a continued smolder. It gives me all these signs of hope. I still see smoke coming from it. Look at that. There we go. All right, that's a good sign. It's kind of coming from the whole face of it. You can kind of see it when you put the sunlight on it. That's kind of smoldering from the whole face. All right, let's blow on a little bit. Yeah, we got some good embers in there. All right, now methinks we can get that to go. All right, so let's get him over there. All right. I'll try to show you. I got some deep embers in there. So that right there really ought to get our bird's nest going. All right. Here we go. Can't tell which way the fire's burning. About got me. Doggone it. All right. Seriously, I'm gonna do it again. Fast forward through a lot of the past stuff so I don't waste everybody's time, but we gonna do this. All right, so we're back again. It's a little later in the day, the sun's been out. Got another one of these and sunglasses to make sure I don't burn my retinas out. So anyways, let's see what we got. All right, here we are. Get that little pinpoint and let it start cooking. Immediately, see, we get the smoke. And what we're hunting for is the ember. All right, this is gonna be it, I do believe. Let's take it over to the there's our bird's nest. We're still glowing hot here. Trying to unwrap it here. Oh, we're getting ready to go. Good night, that smoke stick. There we go. Now, is a struggle, but I think I can keep it going. There we go, we got it. That right there is from Solar Ignition. And man, it only took me all day long, which is crazy. But the camera, the camera battery died. You know, I had several failed attempts where I got an ember, but could not get it to blow into a flame in the bird's nest. And it really did become a task, a challenge of patience. You know, so that's, I did it. You know, I took that magnifying glass, I took the leaves, beech leaves ground up, wrapped up in like elm and some maple leaves, and I got a fire going, you know. And so again, let me just talk about it real quick. Make sure again your tinder's dry. Make sure you got good direct sunlight. Make sure your magnifying glass is of a decent size, and exercise patience, you know, because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take patience, and always doing solar ignition or solar experiments, wear your sunglasses, because it will blind you. You will get weary looking at that bright little dot. But hey guys, check it out. It's gonna sustain now, so I consider that a success. Well, hey guys, thanks again for all the likes, the comments, subscribing, watching the videos. I appreciate all of I appreciate all the support. All right, you guys, so this is level 3 readiness, reminding you, finish what you start, finish strong, and be ready for anything, because it's coming. Level 3 out.